Hello everyone, Mario the Pie Man here, playing Wing Commander 3. So yeah, I'm returning to this to have a crack at it. Hopefully this should be a regular playthrough for the next while, yep, we will see how we get on playing through this. So I will just get my timer starting to get a rough thing, make sure I don't go on too long. None of us want that. But yeah, I decided to go with this because it's a bit different. I've been doing mainly adventure games, it's one that, quite frankly, after playing through a little, I got kind of into. So I thought, why not? So, yep, so at the end of last one, if you previously remembered, we've flown a couple of missions, and one of the things we found was that the Terran Emperor, Terran Confederation, rather, is rather sexist. Well, it's kind of weird. They wouldn't let Flint fly, but they let Cobra fly. It doesn't really make sense. So I'll be taking Flint on the mission, but at the moment we're just mucking about with missions. So here we go.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
I'm ready, sir.
Cotton-fed civilian transport ship is moving through the Oceania area. She's going to need an escort.
Oh, joy.
Since intel reports that Karathi are testing a new cloaked missile.
Oh.
Confed has codenamed these new weapons skippers because they apparently skip in and out of cloak every few seconds to maintain contact with their target. Now you can see them 1 second, then they're gone the next.
I had trouble fighting these things on a joystick.
There are civilian lives at stake here, girl.
Again, apologies if I'm rusty, but it's been a while since I played this.
So, these are the mission objectives.
No, sorry, they're last week. So sorry, I keep making that joke.
Oh, and one last thing.
Yeah, you do get the impression no one likes Flint. Good grief, they left a space between her.
Flint, I want you to be on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
So let's see what Rachel's put together for me. Oh, there we go, the arrow. So this is kind of your interceptor. I'll trust her actually. This is your interceptor, so more lightly armed and armoured, but faster, and lives up to its name, kind of arrow-shaped. Oh. Let's go for that. Meaningful look. And let's fly the mission. I did like, I mean, considering this is all shot in green screen, I think they do rather well. You know, really, what is it? That flight of stairs, in the set, it's that flight of stairs, not mobile steps there. Everything else, and obviously the actors and work all, but everything else, CG. And, you know, for the time that was quite rare. I know nowadays we're used to digital actors, but I mean, it's not seamless by any stretch of the imagination, but I did really like it.
Clear to take off.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. I found a roll button. Right, so. No, I don't want clearance. Yes, so if you haven't guessed, I've forgotten the controls. I can't remember how to put on autopilot. So I will just check. I did actually pull up reference guide. The downside of not coming back from this for a while is that you do forget things like that. Yeah, I'm sure it was E. I don't want landing. Oh, do I have to line up with the... Have I deselected my navigation point? There we go. There we go. Ah, close. Oh, I should set up my weapons or anything.
Bogies in sight.
Okay. Oh, what was it?
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Where's my target? There he is.
On, let's kill rat.
I thought we got killed there. Overexcited. Because this is absolutely horrible without it. On the other hand, Flint is doing really well. I'm glad I brought her. Yay, I got a kill. I'm not terrible. Well, that completely missed him. Don't even know what he actually is. Dralfie. Arg. That was a targeting reticle was useful. Hey. So yeah, I suppose I should fill some space here rather than just let you listen to the slightly beepy music. So yeah, the Wing Commander series, designed by a chap called Chris Roberts, I think at least these later ones, who is now quite famous for the game Star Citizen, which I've never seen anything about. It's one of those ones that kick-started, but I don't know how much of it's materialised, but I tell you when it materialises, it looks blimmin' good. Now, the original ones were actually quite revolutionary for their time. They used sprites, so they looked a lot more primitive than even this. Yeah, if you're young and watching this, you'll be wondering how can possibly we look more primitive than this, but trust me, they can. Very cartoony, but they did pioneer this idea that there was a plot going. In fact, the plot you could get different plot threads running. Depending on how well you did in missions and how and how you spoke to the other pilots. So it was actually quite revolutionary in that respect. Now, for the one before this, it wasn't actually a main one. I think it was one called Privateer, but don't quote me on that because I don't do research. But for that game, they decided to go for this new 3D polygon technology. So what we have here, and that's again what was used in similar games of the time, like X-Wing. For Wing Commander 3 they went the whole hog, but they also decided to try and build up the story parts a bit and have actual actors. Hence why we have Mr. Hamill in on this one, because what they came up with the idea of was if you bring some actors and some big names, and again this was actually how we thought, for want of a better word, the term interactive movie would happen. This was genuinely the thought, there we go, we can autopilot now without being daft. Yeah, this is how we thought interactive movies would work out.
Unable to reach mission objective.
Bogeys in sight.
Oh, where?
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Don't know what that unable to reach mission objective was.
You pathetic descendant of monkeys!
I keep forgetting it's L, not T for targeting these. Targeted on one.
On, let's kill Ratty.
Oh, this is a bigger ship. Veer off and let your shields build up, I think. so...
I have failed my race.
Woo! One less kill Ratty.
Yep. Ah, yeah. What's that? Yep. So I can only put a bit more power into the engines, or take power from the engines into everything else. Probably go with that.
Bogies in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Take this Navcomp monkey.
I like that little detail we spied in the... I mean, that's not a good sign for me, obviously.
Take this Navcomp monkey.
Ha! Gotcha. I wonder if I can get him with a missile over so easy. They used to... Yeah, you see, you put countermeasures now. Ah, I've got shields.
One less kill Ratty.
I was wondering where my targeting thing is. I wonder if it's broken. Ah, there we go. Nope, I just keep pressing the wrong button. I keep thinking T for target, because, you know, that makes sense. Come on, Flint, help me out here. Oh, I think Flint's going to get another kill on our tally. Maybe Flint should be in charge. He's better at this now.
One less kill Ratty.
Can't remember
Bogies
him.
in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Seeing if I can make this end quicker. Nope, I think I just lost my ability to hit him head on, but... Me and Flint are going for the same bogey here, so... With any luck... She'll get him before... Do I have someone on my tail? I think I do. Ooh, that was a bit terrifying. Now this model here actually looks a lot like the ships did in the original in Commander. They kind of became more asymmetric in the later ones, the Kilrathi, at any rate.
One less kill Ratty.
Oh, it was all wonky in the bit which they've kind of shot out. I do like the off-centre cockpit for all I reckon. It would be an absolute pain to fly with. think you do. I think the Banshee in Wing Commander 4 might actually have the same cockpit, but can't tell. But yeah, it's one of the downsides is once the enemies start using countermeasures, missiles basically become pointless in this game. Because they will just countermeasure you.
Come on, let's kill Ratty.
I'm guessing that's another Corvette there, you know. I think we can avoid it. Haha, yes we can. Some trailing. Oh, so here we are. I wonder if this is a...
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
I can't remember how close I have to be to get clearance. Let's try under 10,000.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Damn, those skippers are a bitch, aren't they, sir?
I didn't see them.
Well, as soon as you land, we're jumping into the supposedly peaceful Tomeo system, if you believe what HQ says.
Oh.
And all we gotta do is babysit this pilot in his new test rig.
Ooh. Well, let's land this thing, which I'm definitely not bringing back in the same condition I left it. No, I think that's... So, yes, yeah, you see that's the look on his face when... Good grief, you landed it? Fix it up, buff those dents out, there's a good chap. Of course, the... Oh.
Lucky you made it back in one piece.
Yep. I'm keeping you employed, maybe? Ooh, a cinematic. Now, I've recently started watching the Space Doc YouTube channel, and he's actually quite a lot of compliments for the way, and indeed I agree with him, the way they run this as a carrier group. So the Victory is a carrier. Those ships around it are her escorts, and the idea being that in a straight fight against another capital ship, if she didn't have her fighters, the Victory would actually be quite screwed. Whereas the, and that's what the escorts are for, which I think is quite neat. Ah yes, here comes the experimental fighter, the Excalibur. Ooh. So that's the bit we never see. I trust you got landing clearance, I trust you didn't just turn up, otherwise we'd presumably have armed Marines in here. Oh, that's a bit shonky there.
Colonel, which way to the bridge? Contra's expecting my tech debriefing.
I caught some of the incoming radio, Major. How long have you carried that flash handle?
Since my first day at Academy. I don't think you should ever apologize for sporting a little style. That baby's still classified, folks. You think you could keep your people at bay a while, Colonel?
Christopher Blair.
Ah, I read about you back when I was flying with training wheels. Is it true pilots don't get older, they just get better?
This kid's It's true. This kid's a smart ass.
Yeah.
Only the good ones. We'll see if anyone reads about you someday.
Ooh, so spiffy. So let's go to flight control. But wait, I was in a different What? This is the problem with putting in these cinematics, because the standard cinematic for that is him changing out. So, quick save. Right, well, let's go and talk to people. Go to lift. Ah, lifts. So yeah, I think I've said before, I do see a lot of this in Mass Effect. Now, I'm sure before someone goes screaming, what, really? The concept of this interim mission bit, so you go and make plot happen. Now, Mass Effect does it a lot more smoothly and actually has it happen. I mean, let's face it, that mission there did very little for the plot. I flew around, shot some things. Really, in this, if you were playing it for the story, you're playing a fight game which you may or may not enjoy, largely for the benefit of plot happening. Nope, no one here. Yeah. I thought someone would be waiting for me to talk to me. Apparently not. I can't even go and chat to the barman. Oh, well. Back into the lift. I don't think these are even loading masks, if I'm honest. I think it was just someone thought it would be a good idea to have... I say other games would use this as a loading mask, so they'd hide the fact that the game's loading. With cinematic, but no, in here it's just... There, so... Here we are. Hopefully there'll be someone to talk to me on the bridge here. Maybe not. I do like the way you can see. Let's see if gunnery control's got anyone in it. Oh yeah, here we are. Maniac and Flint. I'm glad we got to talk to someone.
They ought to shoot that kid, you ask me. At least strap him to one of my thrusters on the next mission.
As usual, Maniac, your solution to the problem is brainless.
Well, any chance I get, I'm up in the air. I mean, they're gonna have to pry my dead carcass out of the cockpit.
Oh, stop banging your chest. You're gonna bruise it. The Colonel will deal with him.
Oh, look, the Colonel is a spineless...
I wouldn't finish that sentence if I were you, Major.
We were just speculating on when the new pilot might pull his own weight.
Uh-huh. They're right. Play it by the book.
I'll play it by the book.
Well, Admiral Tolan makes the call on that. It's out of my hands.
Thanks for telling me.
I don't think they were impressed with me, you know. I wonder if I can go and talk to the new pilot now. Or will I get to meet him? Oh wait, there's Hobbs and Eisen. Were they there last time? Did I just miss them? Maybe.
I wish they wouldn't send me these Academy hotshots.
Youth and wisdom are rarely combined.
You know,
It's still your ship, Captain.
He answers only to Admiral Talwyn. Colonel, we're under attack. Launch all fighters.
no.
Red alert! Red alert! Launch all fighters! Launch all fighters! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
Oh, no. This is a drill. This is quite exciting. Some plots happening. Guys are stopping at the pub. Hope they fixed this since last time.
Clear to take off, Colonel.
Somebody help me out here!
More kitty litter. I'm hot today. More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Just very curious. Let's see what's going on at the fleet. Possibly not. I was hoping to see like the capital ships firing and that sort of thing. Maybe I should use an afterburner a bit to get free a little. I'm somewhat letting other pilots do my work for me. Oh, that one's a bomber.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
It's weird how after all these years I still recognise those shapes. That's some form of... Do I have him locked? Nope.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
There's the Victory. Best get in and help her. Please let me kill more than... Biff's going to be absolutely intolerable if we don't. Pulls all the weight. Low poly and everything, but I do quite like it. I think it's actually pretty impressive. Duck and roll. I wish we had it. I wish I had joystick compatibility for starters. Obviously there are better units. This is not Elite Dangerous. Bombers, but just been taken out by the ship's PDCs. Now this guy's popular. There's another of the bombers. See the fire coming from the Victory escorts. Did I just collide with it? Might have. Not as much insurance details. I wonder, I was sure this was the mission where you stole Excalibur, but that may be later. Just die already.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Looks like Tomeo ain't as peaceful as HQ thought, huh? Big surprise. You're clear to land.
Tempted
By
to
the
try
way,
myself.
supposedly we got the best fighter in the galaxy and all it did was collect dust on the flight deck? Flashman just set out that firefight in the barracks.
Ooh. Well, that's an unpopular move. And here we come into land. Yeah, I think I did better there. I might be getting, you know, adequate at this. Although he still doesn't think so. Maybe he's surprised. Maybe he keeps forgetting planes land here. He's constantly amazed every time he sees space fighters come in. Maybe it's the kind of thing that stops the atmosphere getting out that amazes him. Right. Let's go to flight control. See this animation again. Of him unbuttoning his little spacesuit. No. I will go to the left. Ba, 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 ba. So yeah, like I say, this is kind of the gist of it. Is I think modern games do this a lot better with the idea of you get you know that the plot happens more in the gameplay. But I actually really like this. It was a way to keep what was well, actually, it was a decent for its time. It was a decent flight game, but to keep it interesting, to have this kind of plot, these plot threads running through, and have this idea that you go around in between missions talking to other people and finding out their views and making a story happen. Oop. Oh, he was asleep.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm waking up now, sir.
Didn't you hear that scramble alarm?
Yeah, it woke me up for a minute.
We were under attack, for God's sakes!
My talents won't be wasted on your little skirmishes.
Yeah, well, people were dying out there, you son of a bitch.
It's a war. People die all the time.
You've never seen it, have you?
Seen what?
Never seen pilots, people you know, getting fried in their own cockpit.
You won't have seen that either, Chris, in fairness. You know, you won't have seen people fry in their... well, you'll have heard of it or maybe seen the results, but...
You think what you want. I've got my orders.
Yeah. And you'll find refuge in that just as long as you can.
But again, it was quite good. Okay, you know, they're not A-list or anything particularly at that point, but Mark Hamill's a solid actor. And I wish I could remember the actor's name. The guy who played Tolwyn as well. They're both actually decent actors. And I think that was a good call to actually get some people good act, because part of the problem with some of these was occasionally you did get some, you know, if you look at, well, even look at the video I did for either Seventh Guest or
That Excalibur's one hell of a ship.
or,
Just like I figured there's a red dick on the other end of the leash.
What, he's not letting you do your job?
These loving hands, I can tweak anything and make it run a little better.
Of course, and a little grease never hurt.
Maybe he doesn't need me now, but there's gonna come a time when he's flying a paste and glue special, and then see what kind of servicing he gets. I bet you'd like to take her out for a shakedown spin. You know, if you swing by at the right time, you just might find the key in the ignition.
Whew. I'd love to fly that ship. Stay clear of trouble. Whew. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've done any joyriding.
Well, then you owe it to yourself.
I'm going to steal a spaceship. Right, let's go to the lift and get to the flight deck and hope that no one calls another scramble. Because yeah, I'd rather not have that. And Blair comes on here. Okay, anyone about here? There's a main terminal. In fact, I might quickly. Where's gunnery control, the place everyone hangs out? Nope. No one at all. Well, that was a surprise. Quite a pleasant one. No, no one. Main terminal left. Yeah, well, there you go. So, I think I'll leave it there for the moment. I think we've cleared a couple of sorties and talked to a few people, and what more could we ask for from that? So yeah, this will be the regular video from here on in. Obviously, I can't focus on one thing for too long, so there will still be other videos hanging around, you know, coming in occasionally, things that I think are interesting, things that I think are fun, or just things that I fancy doing. But the regular sort of repeated show should be Wing Commander 3 for the foreseeable future. I'm hoping to get a few videos in the can at the moment, so hopefully we'll get a few of them run through Christmas. Means I don't have to take too much time out. But other than that, yes, if you've enjoyed this video, do please like it, subscribe if you want, comment, and you can contact me on Twitter at Pieman70, that's capital P, capital M, and the number 70. Any feedback and conversation is always appreciated. So up until then, that's all for now. Bye for now.